Hi, welcome back to Decode's Concept Corner. I'm Miss Tiffany and I'm one of the lead literacy mentors here at Decode. Today we're going to be learning about three-letter blends. Three-letter blends are super similar to two-letter blends, but instead have three consonants. It's important with three-letter blends to remember that each letter is still making its own sound. So an example of a word that has a three-letter blend is our word scrap. At the beginning you hear scr, which kind of sounds like it's making one sound, but when we finger stretch it out, we can see that each letter is making its own sound. So we could say s, k, a, p, 5 sounds. Each of these is still making its own individual sound. So here I have some examples of common three-letter blends that we see. We have STR, SCR, SPL, SPR, and MPT. An important thing to remember about MPT is we normally see it at the end of words, like in the word prompt. So some of these are initial three-letter blends. So STR, you could find in strap. SCR again, scrap. SPL could be at the beginning of splash. SPR could be at the beginning of sprint. And then prompt with our MPT being at the end. One activity that you can use at home to practice three-letter blends is segment, encode, shoot. So you start by sounding out the word, and you can use floor dots or anything you have at home for each sound. And then encode is writing the word, and then shoot is a fun way to end off the game by taking a shot at a soccer goal or a basketball goal. This is another activity that you can do to practice three-letter blends at home with your decoder. We found this resource, Clip the Three-Letter Blend, on Teachers Pay Teachers. So what you're gonna do is your decoder is gonna look at the picture, decide what the word is, and then clip the three-letter blend that would complete the word. So for example, she is strumming the guitar. So our word would be strum. So we can go ahead and clip our STR, that is gonna complete the word to make it say strum. We have some important tips and tricks for practicing at home with your decoder. First, you wanna make sure that you're finger stretching each word so that you can hear each individual sound. 2, you want to make sure to slow down each word to make sure that each sound is articulated by your decoder. Number 3, you want to make sure that you're practicing the tricky blend STR, like in the word strap. Normally, it's hard to pull apart those each individual sounds to make sure that you're hearing each one. And number 4 is to make sure to practice with nonsense words, because it's really easy for decoders to just memorize each word, but we want to make sure that they understand each individual sound. So practice with nonsense words. Thank you for watching this week's edition of the Concept Corner. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's Concept Corner on Digraph.